Hell isn't other people, hell is yourself. The real question of life after death isn't whether or not it exists, but even if it does, what problem this really solves. Nothing is so difficult as not deceiving oneself. If people never did silly things, nothing intelligent would ever get done. The human body is the best picture of the human soul. Only describe, don't explain. If we take eternity to mean not infinite temporal duration, but timelessness, then eternal life belongs to those who live in the present. Don't, for heaven's sake, be afraid of talking nonsense, but you must pay attention to your nonsense. The problems are solved, not by giving new information, but by arranging what we have known since long. Never stay up on the barren heights of cleverness, but come down into the green valleys of silliness. How small a thought it takes to fill a life. Philosophy is a battle against the bewitchment of our intelligence by means of language. We are asleep, our life is a dream, but we wake up sometimes, just enough to know that we are dreaming. We feel that, even if all possible scientific questions be answered, the problems of life have still not been touched at all. To imagine a language is to imagine a form of life. The world of the happy is quite different from that of the unhappy. What is troubling us is the tendency to believe that the mind is like a little man within. At the core of all well-founded belief lies belief that is unfounded. Ethics and aesthetics are one. For an answer which cannot be expressed, the question that cannot be expressed, the riddle does not exist. If a question can be put at all, then it can also be answered. If in life we are surrounded by death, then in the health of our intellect we are surrounded by madness. Don't think, but look. Language disguises thought. Logic takes care of itself. All we have to do is to look and see how it does it. The mystical is not how the world is, but that it is. One often makes a remark and only later sees how true it is. The eternal life is given to those who live in the present. If you tried to doubt everything, you would not get as far as doubting anything. The game of doubting itself presupposes certainty. You can't think decently if you're not willing to hurt yourself. I sit astride life like a bad rider on a horse. I only owe it to the horse's good nature that I am not thrown off at this very moment. The face is the soul of the body. Knowledge is in the end based on acknowledgement. Belief in the causal nexus is superstition. Our life is endless in the way that our visual field is without limit. Just improve yourself. That is the only thing you can do to better the world. Where the principles really do meet which cannot be reconciled with one another, then each man declares the other a fool and a heretic. Uttering a word is like striking a note on the keyboard of the imagination. In the world, everything is as it is and happens as it does happen. In it, there is no value, and if there were, it would be of no value. Nothing is more important for teaching us to understand the concepts we have than to construct fictitious ones. People nowadays think that scientists exist to instruct them, poets, musicians, etc., to give them pleasure. The idea that these have something to teach them that does not occur to them. The primary question about life after death is not whether it is a fact, but even if it is, what problems that really solves. Resting on your laurels is as dangerous as resting. When you are walking in the snow, you doze off and die in your sleep. Roughly speaking, objects are colorless.